Hello everyone, Spectre Heart here. Today is day 5 of Hollow Spooktober, and today we're going to be diving into the Sinking City. It's going to be interesting to see how this all is. I won't fully admit I haven't fully immersed myself in HP Lovecraft stuff, so this will be a fun experience. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into this world of the Sinking City. Frosty, welcome. Dear Mr. Charles Reed, as you requested, I've researched the outbursts of hysteria and visions in the city of Oakmount, Mass. It turns out that your assumptions were correct, as cases are indeed more frequent here. Men and women from across the country are drawn to Oakmount, haunted by visions similar to yours. The city drowning, the presence of something great, yet unknown. As luck has it, I believe we have stumbled upon the source of your ailment, and the person who might help you with it. Prepare yourself, then come to Oakmount as soon as you can. I will meet you here to help you on your way. Cordially, Johannes von der Berg. Alright. So it looks like we've been afflicted with some visions, it looks like, and it looks like we were able to send someone to help find a paper trail, it looks like. Oakmount, Mass. Let's see what this town has to offer. Like I'm saying not too much. Oh, don't like that. Take it easy. We're good. Looking for medicine? Ooh, that didn't look good. Deep breaths, deep breaths. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Oh! Looks like things are a little rocky there. Oh, okay. Well, that escalated quickly. So we under the waves? Oh, interesting. It's a cool visual effect. We basically flip the ocean. Oh! And we're free falling into the abyss. And now we're back in bed. Is this still a dream? Is the question. Right, so that's kind of interesting opening. Didn't really explain much except for having some weird dreams. Or what would we assume is dreams, at least. Let's go ahead and pick up our gun.
Hope I never have to use it, but something tells me I will.
Oh, we're definitely gonna have to use that. Probably very frequently, actually. And then I've already read that. Let's see. Folding camera. Alright, looks like we're going to be taking some pictures, it looks like. Wait, click and hold it? Okay, there we go. Got some supplies, it looks like. Probably going to be some crafting aspect to this game from the looks of it. And then what? Okay, that's my crouch button. Let's see. Oh, can I take a picture of that? Trying to... What's the trigger? Okay, there's the trigger. There we go. Card says a little trophy plate. Kinda looks like a... Looks like a regular squid of some kind, it looks like. Actually, it looks like the thing that was in our dream, actually, that was floating in the sky. Interesting. Go ahead and pick this up.
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
Well, of course not. Ooh, all the evidence has been collected. That's good. Alright, so I guess I head on outside then.
Now
Hello
get
there.
out!
Oh, okay. Rude. Fine, I'll get off.
At last, Mr. Charles Reed. What a pleasure to finally meet you
It's
in
nice
the
to meet
flesh.
you.
Nice to meet you.
You?
Johannes van der Berg, at your service. I did promise to meet you the moment you arrived.
Ah,
Right,
much obliged,
right.
Mr. Vanderberg. I guess I didn't expect you to mean so literally.
Please call me Johannes. But where are my manners? Welcome to the proud city of Oakmont. Alas, now is not its finest hour, though
Ooh?
it is its most important.
What do you mean? Definitely nice suit, but... So what's the deal with the city?
Reaching Oakmont was no easy task. Most maps I found didn't mark it, and this rickety packet ship is the only one that sailed here. Why is that?
Interesting,
Oakmont is no ordinary place. Its unique geographical position and the flood, a recent natural disaster, make it nigh impossible to reach. But you made it, Mr. Reed. I'm sure the tides of fate would have brought you here one way or another.
Okay, let's see.
Tell me
flood?
about this flood.
It began 6 months ago. Storms raged for several weeks, and the water has risen ever
that's
higher
not good.
without receding. Now the city is cut off from the mainland. I must say I rather like it, despite the inconvenience. Atmosphere, you know?
Makes it isolated. Interesting. And the fact that it only makes it to where the only way to get to this place is by a single boat, not even a big one at that. So it makes it very difficult for people to get off and head to the mainland if that's the case. Right. Well, let's go ahead before we talk about my problem. Let's compliment him first.
That's
Nice
an
suit there.
eye-catching suit.
I especially love your
Thank
hat.
you, Mr. Reed. A mere flood is no excuse for one to abandon one's style.
I take it you're a big fan of yellow.
Well, I have a particular weakness for it. Call it a personal
I like the
quirk.
buttons too. And let's go ahead and talk about my problem then.
You said you know someone who can help me with my problem. The visions have been getting worse.
Such vividness of dreams is not uncommon here in Oakmont. By chance, the man I spoke of, Robert Throgmorton, is already at the port. He has dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this issue. Alas, I fear he has a more pressing matter on his hands.
Oh, okay. Well, where is he?
How can I find Mr. Throgmorton?
Don't worry, you can't miss him. Throgmorton tends to stand out from the crowd.
Okay, so they're a very distinct character then. Right? What are they
Can you
like?
Tell me a little about Mr. Throgmorton.
A remarkable creature. Scion of a robust bloodline.
Interesting term of phrase there,
A
creature.
philanthropist, a scholar, and the patron of the famous Oakmont University. A man of great ambitions and even greater ego. Do not make him wait.
A very prominent figure in the community then. Alright, now about,
I need
accommodations.
a place to lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
Fear not. I've already feathered a nest for you. There's a room in your name at the Devil's Reef Hotel.
Of course that's
Is
the
it-
name.
Sounds charming.
Don't judge a book by its cover, Mr. Reed.
Well, it depends on what the inside of that cover is. Let's see. How do I
What's
get
the best
there?
way to get around Oakmont? I'd like to drop my things at the hotel.
Most locals go by foot or by boat. I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside the port.
You're too kind, Johannes. Can you steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Take this map. I've marked the hotel and a few other key places.
Okay, points of interest. Let's see. What else did you mark on the map?
Places? Like what?
You're a private eye, yes? Well, I've highlighted the police station, city archive, newspaper, places you'll need to get to the truth. This city is insular, its ways mysterious. No one will take you by the hand, so you better know where to turn in search of a lead.
Alright, well that's good. It's always good to know where to gather information. And what do you do
How
here
do you fill your
exactly?
days, Mr. Vanderberg?
I host a philosophy club for the like-minded intelligentsia.
Like-minded,
gathering
huh?
seeds of thought, like moths drawn to a flame.
Does
Like
our
me?
club really have much of a market for philosophy these days?
There is no consciousness without pain, Mr. Reed. No better moment for clarity than times of hardship.
Alright, well you're totally not suspicious at all, and I would not be totally surprised if you end up being the big bad near the end. Alright then, well, goodbye then.
That's it for now, I think. Thanks for helping me get my bearings.
No. The pleasure was mine, Mr. Reed.
Oh, before you go, how can I get in touch with you later?
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of man who finds you.
Well, that's not suspicious at all. Totally not suspicious. It doesn't sound like you know more than what's going on. Alright then, well, it sounds like we have to go ahead and start exploring the place ourselves. Let's see, let's go ahead and take a look at our map real quick. Okay. So the question is... Let me see, can I zoom out? There we go, okay. Let's go ahead and place a marker there. And oh wow, this is a pretty big place actually. And yeah, oh yeah, look at the water there. It is like completely surrounding the entire map. That's really nice. Interesting. It's almost like we're in the center of a whirlpool actually. Oh boy. Something well, with the name suggesting and everything, I would not be surprised if this entire city ends up sinking into the ocean. Alright. With that thought in mind, let's go ahead. Let's see. Don't see the marker on my map. Or on my compass, I should say. He seems fine. I'm sure he's okay. Let's see. Under the heal bar, exit. Let's go ahead and head there. Ah. Looks like we found our distinguished person.
I don't care about your petty excuses. No one leaves the port until my son is found, and that is fine.
Oh no.
Excuse me. Are you Robert Throgmorton?
I am, but not interested. Go away.
The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator, just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say? Well, perhaps we can help each other.
Interesting. Has it, his features have a very animal look to them. But it would be rude to mention that, the first time we meet up. So, let's see. What happened to your son?
If I may ask, what happened to your son?
Why do you care? What's your angle, outsider?
Well, like I said, I'm a PI. Finding people is kind of my specialty.
Is it? Well, Albert was part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat. Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. That he even tried to bite him.
Oh man.
And you don't believe him?
Complete malarkey. I know my Albert. I raised him strong and smart, the best of his kind. It couldn't have been him. Albert's disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers. Mark my words.
Innsmouthers? Who are the Innsmouthers?
I take it you're not the biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
Those fish-faced freaks have overrun this city since the police burned Innsmouth to the ground. But now...
Oh, jeez.
Those filthy migrants occupy half this damn city. The port. Grimhaven Bay, Salvation Harbor, the shells. They are everywhere.
So they're just refugees.
Hardly. They've taken work from the local fishermen. They stir and agitate against us, the Throgmorton family. We are the pillar of this community, not to mention that crime rates have skyrocketed. Simply speaking, they are a big stinking pile of trouble.
Alright. What do you know about these visions
I've heard
that
you're
I've
the
been
man
having?
to speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem.
Oh, we all have problems.
Yes, I know what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
How dare you? My son Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouth-ridden city will do a damn thing. But yes,
Hey, I offered.
let's talk about your dreams.
Let's see. Yeah, I think that's a bit rude to just come out and just say in his face, like, yeah, your features are completely unusual. I'll go ahead and I'll just say, I can try to find
Mr.
Albert.
Throgmorton, let me help you. I'm rather good at tracking down missing people. I'll find Albert.
What makes you
help
think
you, you help me.
can do it? Oakmont is not exactly friendly to new arrivals.
Let's just say I tend to see things that others miss. And anyway, what have you
That's
got to
not
lose?
suspicious at
Sounds
all.
like you could use every man you can get.
Vera, you have a point, newcomer.
Let's see.
Sorry,
Vera?
did you just say Vera? What does that mean?
You had better get used to the Oakmont dialect.
Local word?
Outsider. That is, if you want to fit in. It is a fascinating blend.
We did just arrive
Vera
after all.
means fine. I was saying, we have a deal.
I see. Thank you.
Alright, and then tell me
I
more
need
about
to
the
know
case.
more about what happened to Albert.
Dane, did you not listen at all? I already told you everything. After leaving on the expedition, Albert was found on the shore in a lifeboat. This fisherman supposedly brought him to their house, and then left to call me. But when I arrived here, my son was nowhere to be seen.
Anything else?
Clearly, something suspicious occurred inside the house. I suggest you stop dawdling and go see for yourself.
Alright. Where's the
Where's
fisherman's
the house where this all happened?
For Kay's sake, I thought you were a private eye. We're
Exactly,
standing right in front of it.
Well, I mean, I have to gather information after all, and I did just arrive, so of course I'm gonna ask where the house is. Where's the
You
lifeboat?
mentioned a lifeboat. Is it still around?
Yes. Face the house, then to the left is a beach that borders a fence. You'll find it there.
Right, could be something, some clues left there. And
As
yeah,
much
I'll
as
be
I'm
going.
enjoying the weather, Mr. Throgmorton. It's time for me to get started.
Find my son, newcomer, and be quick about it.
I'll see what I can do. Alright, so this is the house, I take it. Alright, and let's see.
I've said everything I know.
Don't do anything stupid, newcomer, and keep your hands where I can see them.
Alright then. Let's see, he said face the house. On the left, he said? Maybe? Just quickly do a perimeter check. No, I love the rainy atmosphere. And I'm pretty sure he said on the left. Well, anyways, we'll just go ahead and head inside for now. Okay, a lot of stuff hanging from the ceiling. The place is practically falling apart. Okay, got a lot of fish in there. Ew, squishy noises. Officer, I thought you said you were going to keep an eye on me. Come on. Why are you all just standing outside? Ew. Okay, we got a couple squids. That tracks. And then... Huh. Is that growing at through the walls? May have an infestation there. Oh, hello there. Okay, there are some people inside here.
It would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
Hello, you okay?
Hello? Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, my head. What? Who are you? Are you police? I've already told them everything.
It's okay. I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
Well, first, before I ask what happened, let's go ahead and ask who
Tell
you
me
are.
about yourself.
Name's Will Hammond. I'm a fisherman. We all are. Live here together. Me, poor fella Paul, Barry, and Innsmouther Lewis Flynn. We moved here after the flood. I worked on the railroad, but the rail ain't kicking anymore, so I started fishing. It was at or starve.
Tell me what happened.
What happened here? Every detail.
I don't remember much. Me, Paul, and Lewis, we were here. This is our house. Barry was outside, on his business. Then he came back carrying Throgmorton's son. He was unconscious, barely breathing. Barry left again to call Mr. Robert.
Then what?
We put the guy in Lewis's room. Then he started to make these horrible sounds and, okay, my head began to burst. And he woke up. And after that, I don't remember a thing, just dreams. Drowned streets, a sleeping giant, a voice that called me.
That sounds familiar.
That sounds familiar.
All right. Where are the
all
others?
The other guys?
That's Paul there on the floor. Kay be with him. Barry's outside with Mr. Throgmorton. Lucky rascal missed everything. And I have no idea what Lewis or Throgmorton's son got to. Starting to suspect the worst.
Okay, so we have 2 people that are currently missing at the moment now. What happened to Paul?
Died?
I don't know. When I pulled myself together, he was already gone. Kay have mercy on his soul.
Maybe, son may have gone through a transformation of some kind after he came back, from the expedition on the lifeboat. And then when he woke up, he basically attacked, the people around him. So, who is
this
Kay?
Kay you keep mentioning?
Outsiders, show some respect. Kay is our lord, our light, our love.
Sorry, I didn't know.
Okay.
I
gotta
leave you
go.
to it. Take care of yourself, Will.
Please, detective, sir, tell me the truth. Could it be me? Did I kill Paul? Or, Kay, did I kill him?
I don't know yet, Will. The police will stop anyone coming in or out of here, so I suggest you just try and get some rest.
I'm afraid of what I might dream.
Just take it easy for now. Oh, man.
There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee.
Tried to. Okay, so it's possible that someone could have jumped out of here. Or they jumped over there. Oh! I see some blood spatters over there, I think. I think, at least. Gonna have to take a look at that in a sec.
I can barely recognize the face
Oh,
of the poor
geez.
fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
Looks like maybe... Oh, what was that? What's going on? Okay. Oh, I'm noticing my meter height went down a little bit, it looks like. Happen every single time I get nearby him. Alright, gonna have to keep an eye on that now that I know that that's gonna happen.
5 cards short of a full house.
Looks like maybe they were playing a game last night.
I'm surprised they don't have someone's portrait here.
Do-do.
So, that's what an Innsmouther looks like.
Okay.
Seems like Prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much.
Well, of course. Gotta have your alcohol. Ooh, interesting. A whole bunch of eyes, it looks like. And then... Oh, that's interesting. It looks like the handle has, you know, scales on it.
Never seen knives like this before. Masterful work.
Doesn't look like anything else to inspect there. Mind's Eye. Hello. Nope. That's the tutorial, looks like. Interesting. Oh, the guy says a locket here. Can I open it up real quick? Maybe? No? Okay. That's weird. Maybe if I look with the mind's eye, something... Oh, hold on. Okay. Looks like there may have been some possession there of some kind. Wait, that's the sun, actually. Mark the scenes and gain new evidence. Okay, hold on. Okay, so can I step in? Okay. Still getting used to controls. I'm a little unsure. Alright, so now... Oh! That's what they meant by stepping in. There's actually a little portal here, it looks like. Well, against my better judgment.
Take this, ape face.
Okay, it looks like this person was smashed with a barrel. It looks like there's a gun that was shot, and that's the sun, it looks like. Can I take a picture of this, actually? Yeah, I'll try at least.
Yeah, run!
Okay, I see. So those pulsating little spots show more of the scene.
What's happening?
Okay, let's see what we have here.
Okay, so it looks like he woke up after, you know, floating in midair and speaking gibberish. You know, he came to, he ran out here, and then he met up with the other residents and everything, and he got a gun pointed at him. Then there was a scuffle. Looks like he ran out. Let's see. It looks like there was another... I thought there was another one over here. Is there anything downstairs? Curious how far this goes. Alright, looks like I may have went too far. Looks like it's those 3 areas I need to focus on. Okay, what do I do?
What's happening?
Yeah, I'm a bit confused on what they want me to do here. Got one... It's a question mark here.
Take this, ape face. Yeah, run!
When Albert Throgmorton woke up, he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen, and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled.
Yep, that sounds about right. Alright then, so I just had to press X, you know, on each of those spots. Alright, the Mind Palace. What's that mean? Alright, investigation, press open the casebook, and then switch to the Mind Palace. Combine pairs of relevant clues to get evidence deductions. Okay. Let's go ahead and head to our Mind Palace then. Okay. Shot him and fled through a hole in the wall. It says request, letter. Okay, these don't seem relevant in this situation, so they want me to take that and... Oh. That would help if I actually moved to the Mind Palace. Okay. Alright, so Albert attacked the fisherman at their house as he regained consciousness. And then... let's see... Albert Thornton was dangerous and posed a threat to Lewis, Flynn, and his fellow fishermen. Yep. This is some sort of ongoing feud, it looks like. Yep, spread some sort of psychic influence. Oh, nope, didn't mean to do that. Let's see. There we go. As an Innsmouther, Lewis and his people suffered the hands of Thornmortons. That could be reason to hate him. Yep. That would explain why he got shot. Fisherman's missing, and Albert fled. Which means, yep, Albert and the fisherman named Lewis fled the scene after the fight in the house. I can track them using my supernatural senses. Alright, so let's go ahead. Follow the omens. Mind's eye can review omens and guide your way. Follow them to find new evidence. Alrighty then. So far, it's been relatively straightforward with this detective stuff. Let's see what we got here. Woke up and... Oh, you're just running in place there, I see. A lot of handprints, it looks like. We dive down here. Pointing in this direction. Left, right. Okay, looks like they went to the right here. Started running over here. And we're running. Now we're kind of stumbling around. Oh, what's this? Is this a shell of some kind?
So the fisherman pursued Albert, even let off a few shots.
And afterwards, it looks like he ran in this direction. Continuing to stumble through. And...
While Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
Let's go ahead and follow through then. Gotta be careful, I notice my meter is going low. What? What is that? Hi? Stay away from me, please? Are you gonna disappear? Okay, you just disappear. Okay, so that's just gonna happen at random when my insanity goes down. Good to know. Anyways, back to this. So he's stumbling through. Looks like he went into this house. We're now in the warehouse. Symbol again. Oh, looks like another piece of information.
There's something in the pocket.
Let's say note. Lewis, please just give me one more week. I know I owe you, but I'm underwater like everyone else right now. I don't yet have enough stock to operate the bar smoothly with the fuzz snooping about the port. But don't worry, I've struck a nice deal with the proper people and should have a steady supply channel soon. Just one more week and I'll return everything with double interest.
The blood is fresh. Whomever it belongs to could not have got far.
Oh, okay, so that means... Probably found both of our people here. Let's see here. I'm seeing two spots at the moment. Okay, padlocks. Padlocks and weak can be broken with a shot or a melee. Okay, so how do I melee? Okay. Well, I just kind of open that up. Without any real problems, okay. Unless they were referring to this spot. Oh, they were referring to this spot. Okay, so hold on, let me see. Does it say anything about combat? Yes, it does. Okay, so if you crouch, hospitals looks like we detect you. Some enemies have unique game mode, scare, scavenging. Okay, that does not tell me how to...
The door won't budge.
Yes, so now... Do I need to... Oh, hold on. Do I need to do something in my inventory? What It said melee, and I don't want to waste the shots. Oh, so okay, so that's good to know on how to craft more stuff. Okay. There we go. Oh. I don't like that growling.
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident.
That's his son
This
too,
was
isn't
deliberate.
it? Oh! I don't like you. I'm just gonna knock you. Whatever you are. Weird technical spider thingy. Oh god, those are hands too. Oh man, it's like a little tiny spidery, you know, what is with these games and spider people, I swear. Alright, oh, looks like I need to go to the Mind Palace, it looks like. Alright, yep, so let's see. Left the crime scene. Lewis pursued, continue to shoot at him. Let's see. It's probably good to deduce that it was Lewis. Okay, not that one. Lewis may have wanted to kill because he was a Thornton rather than just drive him off. I can't combine anything with that. What about this? Lewis seems mouther that killed Albert Thornton may be hiding at the bar in Oakmount Port. Ah, okay. So far we just have this. I don't have enough information. Let's see. Ew, okay, just sinking into the city. How fitting, actually. So before I do anything else, is there anything else my mind's palace can tell me?
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything else here at the moment. So let's go ahead and head on out. Anything else in this building? Ooh, hello. Get some materials there. That's always good to have. What about above us? Anything above? Nope. Just a unopenable door, it looks like. Nope. Okay. Can't go through there. At least I assume I can't go through those. Okay, let's see. Can I go ahead and tell him that what I found at the moment? I did find your son. Yeah, your son. I don't know how he'll take about the strange creatures. I don't know if he'll believe me, so I'll hold off on that for the time being. Yeah, your son was
Mr.
murdered.
Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
No.
Yeah.
I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse.
Bullet through the head.
I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
I don't know if it's really hidden.
It cannot be true. No, no, no. I don't believe it. No.
I'm sorry.
My condolences, Mr. Throgmorton. I had hoped for a happier outcome.
Your condolences will not bring him back. So much of our blood spilt for nothing. So much effort in vain. My poor Albert. Tell me you know who did it. I want to look him in the eyes, make him beg for mercy.
Can't be sure at the moment, but so far, I mean, it seems fairly straightforward that the person who did it was the fisherman named Lewis.
Seems like he was a fisherman by the name of Lewis. He had a gun and pursued Albert after he fled the house.
Lewis it is, then. What do you know of him?
Turns out you were right. He's an Innsmouther.
Nyah. Those filthy scum have done it now. When I'm through with them, they will rue the day they dared lay a finger on a Throgmorton. Bring me that dirtbag, Lewis. He and I are due a reckoning. Do this for me, and I'll help you with anything you need.
I mean, at this point, shouldn't it be handed off to the police at this point? I mean, I don't know why I have to still be, doing all this, but okay. Alright, so let's see. Where do they want me to go now? Let me check my map real quick. Heading at the bar in Oakmont Port. Okay, so the place is nearby. The evidence collected, but it sounds like I didn't get all of the evidence. Okay, well, I'm not gonna worry too much about it. Let's see. Okay, so that's me. Let's just delete that. Now the question is, I think the place I need to go to is going to be on the right here. Because if I recall correctly, the sign... Actually, I think the sign's over here, actually. Let me just double back real quick. The bar... Yep, under the Neo Bar. Okay. It looks like the bar is going to be in this direction. Let's go ahead and see if we can find that real quick. Let's see. Bar, the bar, the bar. Bar under the Neo. Here it is. Okay, let's kind of keep our eye around our surroundings. Let's go ahead. You can see we can talk to this person over
You
here.
look familiar, but old Billy hasn't seen you around.
Oh, does that mean it's a new Billy? Alright. Don't really have much to say. Anything with my eye? Nothing really apparent at the moment. Let's see. Who to talk to? How do you disturb you? Let's head to the front of the bar.
Welcome to Under the Keel. What do you want?
Let's see. I need to find someone named Lewis
I'm
Flynn.
looking for a man by the name of Lewis Flynn. Any chance he's here?
Yeah, even if I knew, I don't rat to newcomers.
Okay then, yeah. If you want him gone, I can
As
help.
it happens, I know you owe a debt to Mr. Flynn. Trouble is, I found your note near the dead body of Albert Throgmorton, son of Robert. So, it seems Lewis is in trouble. Might have even come here to hide.
Which means you'll be in trouble
But
too.
you hand him over, and he won't be back to collect what you owe. Get me?
Throg. That would explain the blood. Fine.
There you
If it
go.
gets me out of
That
this
was
mess,
quick and simple.
You can have him.
So,
He's upstairs. Here's the key. You gotta promise to deal with him once and for all. But save the shooting for outside, huh?
smart man. There's your good deed for the day.
And then, well, I guess since I'm not talking to one of the pillars of the community, let's go ahead and talk to him about the unsettling
I've seen
creatures I've
some,
seen.
Unsettling creatures around. Like nothing I've ever encountered. What are they?
So you met a wild beast,
A
newcomer.
wild beast.
No one knows what they are, but consider yourself lucky to still be in one piece. They arrived in the flood. Some say they come from the sea.
Oh, okay.
Others that they are K's punishment for us.
Okay, so there's gonna be some
what do you
cult
say?
with K, it looks
Bleeds,
like.
you can kill it. Keep your gun handy. And if you want to erase the memory, I sell a perfect cure right here.
Good old alcohol
Remember,
cures everything.
better to be a coward and live than brave and dead. Unless you're a newcomer.
And everyone knows everyone in this town, it seems. Alright then. Alright, let's see. Let's see how this turns out. Only one room. Okay, that's kind of odd, especially at a port.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing?
Charles Reed, private investigator. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son Albert, so I think you know why I'm here.
Yeah.
Throg. That darn bartender. It was all that crazy ape's fault. You hear me?
Calm down. I only want to speak, for now. But no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
I got nothing to hide.
Okay then, so then how did it all happen?
Start at the beginning. What happened?
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will. Barry'd gone to the sea. So I told him that it would only bring bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewis. Focus.
Right. Well, Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. But that ape, he was out cold. Then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking us. After that, can't remember a thing.
Yeah, you killed him.
You
Why?
shot to kill. No warning, no second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
I can't remember it. When he woke, it was like a bloody mist descended over me.
Oh, I
First
think
thing
I know
I
what happened
recall,
now.
After is that darn warehouse, and me covered in blood. I had no idea what happened, though. I suspected it had something to do with that ape. Turns out, I was right.
So basically what I think happened personally is that, he went out to sea, came back after the expedition got destroyed, basically. It looked like he was the only survivor. And then he saw something obviously out there that caused him to succumb to, madness, basically. And so then when he woke up and everything, the madness spread to the other people in the building that he was with the other fishermen. And then that madness probably helped enhance, negative emotions, basically. Hence, especially this guy's anger to, this person's family specifically. So then things escalated from there, and once he killed him and everything, the madness was gone at that point, So yeah, at least that's what I'm figuring what ended up happening, is that the madness helped enhance, the emotions that were already there. Yeah, why do you people hate the Throgmortons?
I hear there's a bit of a feud between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. Care to fill me in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We needed jobs, food, and medicine.
It's horrible.
The city denied it all.
And so?
We had to fight for every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made our life harder, always conspiring behind our backs, always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer like we suffered.
That will just create a cycle at that point. Yeah, what's
You
a grand
mentioned
family?
A grand family.
Is it like a
What do you
generations
mean?
thing?
So you're a newcomer, huh? Explains a lot.
Yeah, a newcomer with a gun. Answer the question.
Okay. People here are crazy
Yep,
about bloodlines,
there it
and
is.
tradition, reputation. The head honchos of Oakmont are called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters, who control most of the city's underworld, the Blackwoods, who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And let me guess, the Throgmortons.
Right, those filthy apes. Now that most of the Blackwoods are gone, there's nobody left to protect us Innsmouthers.
The things you did to Albert don't look like a bloody rage. A fatal shot to the head, a hidden body. One might start to wonder if it was deliberate.
I don't know what to say. I wasn't myself.
You were, but you weren't at the same time. You were influenced. And then... Yeah, again, I think that's just rude to just ask, point blank, why do you look like that? Alright, let's go ahead. Yeah, I think I've heard
got
enough.
all I need.
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me.
I kind of already did.
I know I'm in no position to ask. I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest, have mercy, please. I have a family. Without me, they'll starve.
Oh, my lord. Well, see, I already told him about you specifically, so... But the thing is, you did do it. But you were also influenced. I wish there was an option where we can mention that specifically. I'll say I'll think about it.
This is not exactly cut and dry.
No, it's not.
I need some time to think.
Perhaps I can offer something to grease your grinds.
Oh,
I still have a
no.
few bullets on me.
I don't like that.
You think you're the first person to offer me a bribe?
Please, Mr. Reed.
Now, don't try my patience further, Mr. Flynn.
Alright, all evidence has been collected. Let's go ahead and head to our Mind Palace. Yeah, I've already mentioned you by name, so he already knows. Can I do anything with this then? Yeah, Lou was aware of what he was doing during the... He was aware of his actions. Or... Yeah. No, he was mentally affected. Yeah. Lewis killed Albert Thornmorton while under some sort of mental influence. He couldn't control his actions, thus can't be blamed for Albert's death. I could try and cover for him, or else Robert Thornmorton will have his head.
Please, I told you the truth, I swear.
Ah, sticky situation, sticky situation. Alright, let's see here. Where's this direction? Okay. Wish there was more of a run button. Like a sprint. Hello. I
tracked the murderer down, but he was attacked by those things prowling the back alleys. They tore him apart. It was that Innsmouther fisherman, Lewis. He was covered in your son's blood. That may have attracted the beasts.
Are you certain the body is his?
Beyond any doubt. All that's left of him is a heap of flesh and this scrap of cloth. It's from his jacket.
Yes, that's totally what happened.
Alas, this was my revenge to exact, not some wild beasts. Something must be done about those pests.
Well, there you go.
Still, justice has been served. This isn't closure, but at least I know now the story.
That you know of.
Mr. Throgmorton, I hate to press you, but do you think you could help me now?
Yes, you've earned it. Kay, to think a newcomer barely off the boat solves a crime the police couldn't, but I digress. Remind me, what brought you to Oakmont?
Yeah, I'm trying to find the source of my visions, and yeah, I mean, these are basically one and the same.
I think I'm going mad, Mr. Throgmorton. I see things, visions, and I needed to stop. I was drawn here, or guided, or I don't know.
Like a moth to a flame.
But I believe the source of this madness is here, in Oakmont.
You're not wrong, Mr. Reed. An inexplicable hysteria spread through Oakmont after the flood. I funded an expedition to explore recent geological activity that may be responsible.
And you found something else.
A geological expedition? I'm not sure I follow.
I have reason to believe the flood and this madness have the same source. As above, so below. So I sent men to find out.
Do these cases of hysteria involve shared visions as well?
Since the flood, many Oakmonters have had similar nightmares. Indeed, Professor Doe, the expedition leader, complained of them herself.
Waterlogged ruins with unnatural architecture, a sleeping giant, drowned streets, and a voice calling from the depths.
Her words exactly. She proposed the expedition, desperately wanting to find the cause.
Oh, it is most certainly the flood was
You mentioned
unnatural.
the flood. You think it's more than just a natural disaster?
It was caused by
You weren't
something.
here, Mr. Reed. What happened defied scientific explanation.
Has your expedition found anything?
I do not know. Albert was part of it. His passing cannot be coincidence. Why was he alone at the port? And where are the others?
I think we all know what happened to the others.
You think your son was killed because the expedition uncovered something?
Is it so hard to believe? I had no news for a week, then Albert, the only one I could trust, comes ashore and is killed.
It does sound suspicious.
Mr. Reed, I want you to find out what's going on. I expect you're as interested in the expedition's results as I am.
If I'm going to look into this, I'll need to know more. Where should I start?
I'll give you the address of the expedition's headquarters and a key.
That's all you can tell me?
Let me be clear, Reed. You do not speak to me like that again.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry, Mr.
yeah,
Throgmorton.
yeah.
I just meant the more I know, the better.
I am a busy man. I funded the research, but left all preparations to Professor Doe and Albert. When you've finished, come see me at the Throgmorton.
Okay, so fairly
family
hands-off
manor.
then.
It's in Old Grove. Here, I'll show you.
What about my expenses?
They will be reimbursed after you complete your task. And of course, you've earned some compensation for your work here at the port. I'll also include a fair advance in bullets.
Bullets?
The dollar lost its use here, Mr. Reed. After the flood, Oakmont returned to bartering. Bullets mean more than bills.
I feel like it's more along the lines of, you know, of all the creatures running about, you know? I think that's really what that's about. At this point, everyone's just trying to survive, you know, since they're all basically, you know, locked in, you know, away from the mainland. Alright then, well, we went ahead and finished our first case. You know, obviously there's some tentacle shenanigans going on in the background. You know, and actually it fairly has a heavy presence, actually. So people are aware, you know, ultimately, to a certain extent, it seems like. And they're trying to get to the bottom of things as things continue to deteriorate overall in the city. Alright. Well, with that, I think I'll go ahead and end the video for today. Alright, hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you all next time. Alright, take care. Bye!